What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a reaction to Judee Sill and her song, The Kiss, brought to us by our friend and first-time patron of the channel, Brian. This is his first request. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons that make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. Now, I'd never even heard of Judee Sill. You know, I'm not going to say I've heard of everybody, but, you know, it's rare that I haven't at least heard of somebody that somebody brings. So I did a little deep dive on Judee Sill. Her life story is just insane. And I won't go through all of it, but she made a couple albums in her lifetime. I was working on the third one. She OD'd in 1979. This is off her second album. She's the first person signed to David Geffen's Asylum Records. And after her second record didn't do well, even though it's critically acclaimed, this record, which is Heart Food, Geffen dropped her. Now, some people say it's because she didn't want to be an opening act anymore. Other people say that he just dropped her. She couldn't really deal with that, and kind of went down this road that wasn't great. But I mean, her life story. She's married a couple times. Married in high school or right after high school, and got out of that, and went to jail because they committed some robberies and just a reform school. So she had to still be of an age where she wasn't going to prison. And yeah, just a troubled, drug infused, because she had a horrible home life, but just did a lot of crazy things. Played the church organ when she was in reform school, which I don't know what that is. It's just it's basically jail for juveniles. Okay, so she was in reform school and she played the church organ in there and started getting into gospel music, which is going to kind of come into play in this song. What she said about this song, The Kiss, at the BBC recordings between 1972 and 1973. They didn't have an exact date on it. So this guy was asking me today about romantic songs, you know, and I can't decide if this is a romantic song or a holy song, but whatever it is, it stands for that brief communion of a kiss, you know, where it's actually a kiss or whether it's just a moment that is locked in, you know. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to check this out. I'm going to have the lyrics up, which it sounds like it's going to be important on this one. Thanks again, Brian.
Promise me this and only this, holy breath touching me like a wind song, sweet communion of a kiss. Sifting through the gray, enter in, reach me with a ray, silently swooping down, just to show me how to give my heart away. Once a crystal choir appeared while I was sleeping and called my name, and when they came down nearer, saying dying is done, then a new song was sung until somewhere hear the sad nova's dying cry, shimmering in memory. Come and hold me while you show me how to fly. Sun sifting through the gray, enter in, reach me with a sparkling halls, come fill my dreams, descending on fiery beams. I've seen them come clear down where our poor bodies lay. Soothe us gently and say,
Judee Sill, The Kiss. And I should have mentioned before we started this that on this album, she wrote it, she arranged it, she produced it. So that is some serious skill there. You don't come across that very often. Really good song. It's almost like there was an effect on her voice, but the longer it went on, I'm like, I'm not so sure. And then at the end, it seemed like there was just a little effect on her voice. But I mean, I think it probably is more a gospel type of song, like a holy type of song, but it could be to someone, you know, a significant other. It's kind of up to however you want to interpret it, which is kind of beautiful when songs are that way. Love rising from the mist, promise me this and only this, holy breath touching me like a wind song, sweet communion of a kiss. And the chorus, once a crystal choir appeared while I was sleeping and called my name. And when they came down nearer saying dying is done, then a new song was sung until somewhere we breathed as one. And, you know, I think that's probably what it's to, but as she said, she wasn't even sure. So very talented. I like just the piano on there. Why wasn't she successful? I don't know. I saw she opened up for some form or fashion of CSN and did some different things there. So and this was before her first album even. So I mean, she was around. She was in the mainstream. There was just so many musical acts at that time trying to break through that there just wasn't enough room for everyone. I come across these gems quite often, especially on the live streams we do every Monday and Wednesday on the channel, of these people I've never heard of. I'm like, how have I never heard of this person? And then, you know, the drugs, man, I mean, they're horrible now. They were really horrible then. And people just got sucked in by them, man. They just couldn't get out. And Judee was one of those victims. But great first offering from Brian. Super appreciate that one. Let me know what you think of this. What else should I check out from Judee Sill? And until next time, guys, I will see you.